Okay, hey everyone. So I'm with Sugar Security. We do a lot of cybersecurity stuff. Burp Suite is the tool I'm going to be talking about today. I would call Burp Suite like a late stage security testing tool. Security needs to be in your mind and in your process from the beginning. Like some of the stuff Cal was talking about, like requirements gathering and unit testing, like do security then too. But Burp Suite is super, super useful for after the app is built, and you need to test how a website or a web app works live, like as it's deployed in production, that kind of thing. So that's the tool, Burp Suite. Has anybody used like Chrome Dev Tools? We got a lot of web devs in here. You're familiar with web dev tools? So Burp is like that on steroids. To use a common analogy, I guess let's do like just go to the landing page for Burp Suite. So security testing tool. There's videos. It's free. There's a free version. It's heavily neutered. Like the pro version is really really good, but it's a few $100. But the free version's nice. There's an open source free alternative called OpenVOS that's also really good. But let's do. Or sorry, not OpenVOS. That's a different thing. Zap Proxy. Look up Zap Proxy if you like open source. It's a lot like that. But Burp Suite, it's got different tabs. I wish there was a way to make this a little bigger. But you can see it's got a browser built into it. So you open the browser. Maybe I should have tested this before doing it. Talk about testing. Burp browser error. Okay. Oh, no, this might be a bust. Let's set up our proxy in the real browser. Gosh, I don't know how to set up browser proxy settings in Mac OS. This might be the one uber fail talk of the day. That's the fun, the demo gods, right? So yeah, this is normally, I did it. Okay, it opened a browser. Excellent. Uh-oh, spinning beach ball. Oh, there we go. Okay, so anything done through this browser will get routed through Burp Suite. And so it's pretty cool. So let's just go to like sugarsecurity.com. It gets intercepted in here. So there's a nice little like file explorer look to it. You can see, okay, here's the JavaScript file. It'll show API calls that it's making out, and you can kind of like intercept things live. Let's turn intercept on and watch. So it comes through. Okay, it's trying to get this JS package. You can see like version numbers. So this would be, again, like if you're testing a web app as it's live, looking for anything weird that sticks out. But again, you should be doing a lot more for security than that, like talking about commits and things. CI/CD is a big deal for security, so make sure you're doing those well. But this is good. Like, all right, you've got an app deployed. Let's see what might be insecure about it. Grabbing a bunch of JS files, that might not be good. Okay, oh, reaching out to AWS. Okay, now here we're talking, more stuff starts happening. You can see it's grabbing all this different stuff, reaching out to Google Analytics. This is like this is just a website, so nothing like pops out immediately as like a security issue, but I've got a real demo app planned, ctf.paris.system. So this is like an app that I built, pretty simple little app. It's gonna say, welcome to Paris. And you can change the language, so let's, Espanol, French. Bienvenue à Paris. I don't know how to speak French, but what is this doing, right? So let's turn intercept on and change it back to English and see what's happening. So it's getting the CTF API. It's saying get the welcome endpoint language equals English. You can right click or control click, send a repeater. This is like the best part of Burp in my opinion. I should also add Burp is like the industry standard web app pen test and security tools, so there's a ton of like good videos out on YouTube about it, a ton of training too. But repeater is like one aspect. It lets you just intercept and resend and modify things. Yeah, this really should be bigger. I hope everybody can kind of see it. Anybody got like a Mac OS? What's like Control Shift Plus equivalent? It might not work. Command Plus? No dice in here. Oh well. Okay, if you can see this. You can see, so this is the request and this is the response. On the left is the request, right is the response. So English, it comes back, welcome to Paris. Okay, let's put in French, FR. Comes back from the API, bienvenue à Paris. Okay, cool. And it's got some like CloudFront details, that's nice, but I really want to see what this API is doing behind the scenes. So let's put in a language that doesn't exist, like German. Error, file not found. Okay, so it's looking for a file based off the language parameter. So any like Linux gurus in here, if it's looking for files on a Linux server, anybody have like a file we could look for? All right, this is Etsy Shadow, let's do it. Okay, file not found for Etsy Shadow. Maybe Etsy password. That's another one that's usually like world readable. File not found. Okay, you said .. // What's that do, sir?
Tries to traverse up to the root.
Yeah. Oh, so now we're reading files we should not be reading. Okay, that's the demo. Yay, it worked. Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone.